Here we go. Orlando taking on Spit-Ons. Map 1, Skidrow Hardpoint.
I hate that we can't hear the comms, bro. I wish they could.
Looks like we have a black screen. Listen, you would not have this issue if I was casting. Here we go. Spit-Ons. Austin trying to break P1. We got a weird little split. They're leaving 8 at P2. Speedy White Men absolutely coming out and gaining control of this P1. That's something that we didn't get from them yesterday. Austin's going to be tunnel, trying to take care of the guy top P2. And Jas actually might have just slipped through, able to get past. And he does win that gunfight. 2 Speedy White Men players are already rotated for P2 control here. And it looks like a fantastic start out of the Speedy White Men. Listen, I don't know if y'all watched the game yesterday, but this is a completely different team coming off of yesterday's loss on Skidrow Hardpoint. They have chained P1. They have a lot of presence around P2, but Outlaws coming out and kind of putting a little kink in the plan here. They might have just secured this last 40 seconds. Jas already on a 5 spree, sitting back at P5. Chow's a little too aggressive, loses his 5 spree there. Outlaws already on an early rotation coming out of back. Barber, 16, trying to shut this down as quickly as he can. Not sure he knows that 2 players are about to funnel into him. He doesn't, loses that gunfight. But Jas with a quick 2-piece in response. Reaper, last up for the Speedy White Men. I love the patience out of number 2 and Reaper. Jas came out of this game a little hot, 7 and 2. Slaying out as he usually does on a hard point, or most respawns in general. But the kill feed, as you can see, all lighting up orange for the Outlaws, leaving 16 up by his lonesome. Good double kill out of 16. Almost picks up the 3-piece, however. Reaper comes in, cleans that one up. Jas is already on this rotation. Kills Mr. Benson down bottom tunnel. I'm not sure he knows that CommonSense is below. Orlando secures the rotation yet again. Safari already taking a few pop shots at a wall. Not sure what that was about. Might be a little bit of disrespect towards the Speedy White Men, but 3 down. Benson left back. Apps wins a gunfight against Austin. Absolutely weak. He's going to stay back in Apps and wait for his teammates to regain with him. Speedy White Men full control of this hill, but here comes a potential break opportunity for the Outlaws. Perfect stun. Good kills out of Reaper. And if I were the Outlaws, I'd be worried about this rotation to next, and that appears to be what they're doing. Austin and I believe Jas are already on this rotation to P5. Safari with control of the hill. Long range pistol shot out of Austin. Not sure what that was about. But hey, if the gunny's working, the gunny's working. Speedy White Men with control of P5. 16. He's just being a pain. Benson, beautiful shots from bottom garage. He's got Speedy White Men trapped bottom tunnel as long as he holds that lane to that lane in bottom garage. And this 30 seconds looking to be solidly in the hands of the Outlaws. Scoreline reading 80 to 130 by the end of this hill. 16 opting to stay over here for this P2 time. I think he's going to try to stay up for as long as he can. But the Spit-Ons really need to start rotating up to P1. They spawn double doors, favorable for them. Let's see if the trades land in their favor as well. And they seem to have.
I'm waiting for a crazy play. I want to see the crazy plays. Austin almost wins that gun.
Oh, this casting. Oh, lordy.
Counts does get traded.
Wow. Big kill by CommonSense.
Does look like they're gonna trap Reaper and break the hill,
Creak it, creak it.
and they do.
Patience out of the Outlaws there, really the deciding factor.
Oh, and he gets the
They waited for all four to come up. They pinched the hill perfectly. I'm not sure Austin is going to know there's somebody tunnel. He reads it perfect.
Benson's close on his
A
trail,
bit
though.
mixy on the shots. And Austin's going to get pinched here. Speedy White Men have lost P2.
Yeah, Orlando
I'll have to keep the 6 seconds off of P1. And now it's time to focus on P2 casters. I love y'all switching the cameras on me. Speedy White Men actually win back. The P2 rotation, number 4 in Jas is top P2. 3's trying to get control of P5. And Reaper's bottom tunnel, a little bit of a weird situation to be in, but it works. This man is just owning this tunnel. He's spawning them at the platform. Unfortunate timing out of Reaper there. Gets traded out.
Austin with the flank.
Love that stun. Bottom garage is going to be the last one up. And this looks like it's going to be free time for the last 20 seconds. Going to the Speedy White Men. That will give them the lead. Jas again on another 5 spree being left at the old P2 as our focus switches over towards P3. Looks like 16's in quite a bit of trouble here. It gets cut down by CommonSense.
That's 4 down. Orlando, or 3 down. Orlando's looking really good at this P. Got 2 on 1 water tower and 1 running around top fire. It's gonna be a very hard break. Orlando set up very nicely. And they still
This is
have
something we
lots of
don't
freedom.
typically see from the Speedy White Men, is them just not rotating. 16 not reading the guy in
2 down.
the blue double doors, but Reaper comes in, gets his trade.
3 down. One more
That's
play.
3 down. Missing one, Mr. Benson, with the sub down in the laundry alley. Great work out of him by staying up, waiting for his teammates, but the last 20 seconds falling into the hands of the Speedy White Men.
If Orlando keeps pushing or not, and it looks like they will be. Yeah, they definitely kept pushing. I honestly
As I
thought
say
they
that,
would right there.
Safari wins P3. Decides to leave it. I mean, 10 seconds is 10 seconds. End of the day, it might make a difference, but who knows?
Austin wins a big gunfight in the back. Gets a 2. He's all alone in point by himself right now.
You know he's locked in when he's
Jas is just flying on the map, 24 and 15.
Huge fight in the back. Austin's on
You know,
right now. Huge kills. Got 2 more coming in the back for Orlando. Maybe they
it's
can
just really hard to stop that man on the map. I played against him. It's not a fun ordeal. The break coming in through the back. Jas staying alive again, unfortunately gets picked up by his own teammate in Reaper. Reaper winning the last 30 seconds of this hill. Number 5 in Benson is actually going to hit old and try to save a little bit of that time and wins that gunfight. That's going to be 180 to 214 running into P5. And it looks like the Outlaws have won the rotation to P5. The last one up is going to be Reaper. Let's see if he has anything to say about this break. And he does for one. Safari on a 5 kill streak. I wonder if Jas opts to invest his streak into this P5 hill.
tunnel and water tower, and you got all 4 of Orlando's players holding down in P5. This is also going to be a really tough break. Orlando has very good setups on these hills, from what I'm seeing. But they are breakable. We have seen Spit on break a couple of the points already. As they do have the lead still, but it's trickling down. Looks like it might end up being tied here before they break.
I would love for Jas to call in this streak.
Like that.
We're losing just unfavorable gunfights. We're funneling into the faces of these players right now. As I say that, though, the Speedy White Men with 4.
Taking the hill with the last 25 seconds. It's going to put them in a very good spot, around 240. Do have a cruise coming in, though, so that'll take them off fill at least for a second.
Austin has to win this. I'm not sure What is going on in Austin's head? He's 22 and 21, having a good map. It's just unfortunate they've lost all of P1 control. And Outlaws win here.
Anything that Spit-On seemed to do in the rotation.
Both teams can win it here on this first hill.
The rotations are definitely the issue on this map. The Speedy White Men are not getting rotated. Their breaks are fantastic. Their breaks have been doing wonders for them. Jas with 2 huge kills in the point loses to Safari, leaving that hill in the control of Outlaws. Austin's going to be top plat. He's going to be the next person up to say anything about this hold. That's 4 down for the Speedy White Men. Outlaws spawn up at God's steps. Potential contestants coming through. 10 seconds for the Speedy White Men to take this victory.
Spit-On's picked out a really good. Yeah, they're going for the win. They're not rotating at all. 5 seconds left.
Speedy White Men opt to hold here, and that's going to be a victory for them as long as CommonSense doesn't sprint to the hill, and he doesn't. That's a map 1 victory for the Speedy White Men. Next map is going to be a Karachi Search and Destroy. We've seen the Speedy White Men play that map mode combination quite a few times. This will be the 3rd time in the last 2 days they've played it. Calling it 3-0 Speedy White Men. That's a crazy prediction in the Skyline GG chat. So, Spit-Ons, we win against Revenge Season. We play Orlando Outlaws. And then after, if we win, we advance on to the winner of Efficiency and Icon White. Icon White actually looking like a pretty solid team. Anyway.
All due respect, man, there's no way we lose to a team that consciously named themselves the Outlaws. No
You
way.
know what? I remember our CMG team name potentially being something related to the Outlaws. Nonetheless, into a Search and Destroy 2v2, and it looks like Outlaws are on offense first.
Oh my, that camo is beautiful.
That is a very nice camo. I don't know what it is with you and camos, man.
I don't know either, man. Some of them just make me want to sit in the corner of a dark room and just admire them for a minute.
Full screen, please. Yes, sir. Here you go. No game volume. Absolutely not, because these casters are horrendous. Here, let me give you a little sneak peek.
Maybe find a pick before they get the bomb down. Only 20 seconds left, though.
They're asleep.
Work this towards A. Does look like Joss and the Spit-Ons are going to
Joss,
play the...
get his name right, buddy.
Joss, it is Jas, my friend. Boys, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, it is Jas. Not what was the Call of Duty guy?
I gotta get in there and tell them that.
Oh, you know what? Everybody, leave this chat right now. Go to Skyline GG's and spam Yas or Jas, not Yas. Holy crap! I cannot talk. Here we go. Let's go. Yes, bro. His name is Jas, not Joss. Jas. Man, I'm so glad my chat doesn't flame me like we're flaming them. 16 picks up the bomb. Opts to take this into P1. It looks to be a B hit. And Outlaws, they're reading this perfectly. They're set up here. 3 at B, 1 at A. Sorry. 2 at B. 2 at A is number 4 opts to rotate through back yellow to help at the B site. Austin tagged up, backed up. He's keeps alive though. Bomb is going down. Reaper plants and opts to move back into back coop. I believe his responsibility is going to be watching this flank as he gets the perfect timing and the information that number 1 in Benson is in the back of the spawn. Oh, I believe they should just pinch him out. Unfortunately, Mr. Jas knows that they have 2 people at bridge that have already crossed, and they have to get a bomb check in. Jas is the most important player up here at top 3rd. Benson is defusing. I wonder if Austin checks this. Austin has to check this. Austin has to check this. He never checked it.
Oh,
incredible play out of the Outlaws. And that was right in their face, too. There is no excuse for that. Austin was the man that was supposed to have bomb check. And the timing of number 4 dropping on his face, I don't know if that should have been an indicator to check bomb. But with me knowing that 2 people already crossed bridge and 1 was on my head, I would probably check the bomb.
Yeah, you have Jas top 3rd, right? You have another one coming from double barrel. Like, why not just hop up and check it real quick? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well,
Just as a precautionary measure.
we move forward. 16 getting tagged up, gets taken off of the map on this round 3 of the search and destroy, leaving Speedy White Men in a 3v4. Jas up top. I don't think he's going to get this check on top fire. He is literally stepping on the head of another one of the outlaw players. He has no idea he's down there. CommonSense is up top with him as well. He might be looking for the timing up here. And they get 3-piece to end the map. That'd be a 2-1. And CommonSense came out shooting in that hard point. He's doing the same exact thing here in the search and destroy. Stream, can you hear Mr. Atlas well?
Yeah, am I audible enough?
Audible. I'd love to get a brand from Audible.
Hell yeah.
Little muffled. Well, that's his mic.
Yeah, that's just my mic, man. I gotta invest in a new mic. I got a lot of stuff to invest in, to be honest. Hey,
Oh,
but like I
y'all
said
just
last
wait
night,
until we get an Atlas face cam. We're gonna do some
hey,
between match interviews with the face
dude,
cams on.
just wait. Y'all just wait, man.
SM7B calling your name, absolutely one of the best USB mics on the market, and I will put my life on it that you will enjoy that mic if you buy it.
Is that what you have?
It is. I would put my life on that mic that you will
What's
love
the
it.
tag on it looking like?
I think about 200, 250.
I could probably find one a little cheaper.
I mean, you could get one used, absolutely. Jas reads him. 1v2. Bomb is down. And CommonSense looking for a clutch here as he pops up to top third. Oh my goodness, he stopped shooting. Yeah, that was a free win. Absolutely slammed 16 with the 1v1 clutch. Beautiful play to tie the game. 2-2. Safari on the other side struggling a little bit. Austin, same thing. Nice little breadstick on the screen, but we love Olive Garden.
Almond's kind of doing some work on the map, man. 5 and 3. CommonSense.
Oh yeah, CommonSense. That guy's a shooter, man. We saw him play on LAN. I believe we saw him play on LAN in Austin. Yeah. 16 huge 2-piece, leaving CommonSense in a 1v4 situation, and 8 just runs right by him, right underneath him. CommonSense does not have the bomb. I believe the Speedy White Men do know that they have the bomb at the B site, so they're going to opt to stay over there, man. He has his hands full, absolutely.
No shit. We gotta, hey man, we need to petition to be full like
16 needs to the 16 needs to get off of the wall here. Almost gets the kill off of the long range engagement with the submachine gun.
The balls on him, man. The balls on him. You gotta respect it. You gotta tip the hat to it.
You know, in a 1v4, I respect the balls he plays, but in a 1v1, if he did that and I was coaching, he'd be hearing some words.
Nah, I tell you, man, if it was a 1v1, he would have full confidence. He would have beamed that kid up.
I mean, he didn't beam him there.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, they win. Nonetheless, they win the round. 3-2. Speedy White Men up 1 round. In let's see who's got the bomb. It appears to be number 7 in Reaper this time, as opposed to 16. They bring it to A.
Gotta read this ticket.
Benson gets a little bit of information off of that door crack, though. So I believe the team in the Outlaws should start rotating. Never
Good
mind. They get the
read.
pickup.
Good
Good
read.
read. I'm sad we don't get to see Captain Jack Sparrow in this tourney. Unfortunately, Mr. Jax has been has a substitute in for tonight. He had some family things that he had to attend to, which we all have that problem. But yes, we absolutely do miss Mr. Jax. Mr. Apple Jax. We'll win it for him in spirit, right, boys? 16.
Always with
Good
the
trade. Gets
spirit.
picked up, leaving a 2v2 with both teams
Fire picks him
very
up.
close to each
Beautiful.
other. Jas read Common Sense being in this room. Let's see if he picks up the win. He doesn't. 10 seconds on the clock. And he has to stick this bomb. Austin opts to challenge. He doesn't win, or he doesn't lose that round again. Imagine if he didn't check that bomb like he did in round 2. Oh, lordy. Four to 2 in this Karachi search and destroy. 2 more rounds for Speedy White Men to take this victory here. 16 having another absolutely nuclear day. Austin having a bit of a struggler with 2 and 3. He did clutch that last round for us, so I won't flame him too hard. Common Sense is still absolutely frying. 16 with the first blood gets absolutely traded. Whereas Atlas, he's quiet. Atlas does not talk a lot.
I try to take in as much gameplay as possible, man. I'll try to be a little more vocal. Good kill.
Goodness.
Hey, man, his ears were ringing. He heard
Oh
you.
my
He heard you.
goodness.
He knew he had to get that get back.
Austin.
Look at this
Austin.
beam,
Austin. It's the second I say anything. Squishy in love with his voice type shit. I agree. Night for the Outlaws, boys.
Beautiful. That was
One more
beautiful.
round for
Good
a Speedy
shots
White
by
Men
him, man.
victory. Austin heard exactly what I said. He might have the stream up. He might have been a little offended. Came out shooting to prove me wrong.
Yeah, good shit. Agent 28 checked him after being flamed.
You better be saying it right. Put some respect on my boy Jass's name. Austin, first blood. 16 gets traded on the other side of the map, unable to kill the roaming sub in number 2 in Common Sense. I apologize. The roaming AR in number 2. Safari on this bomb. He might just hop this. 6 sees it.
Not again. Not again, buddy.
Again, says Austin. You can't fool him twice. Common Sense left in a 1v3.
Clowns.
That is a 2-0 victory from the seasoned Spit-Ons Speedy White Men. That is a 2-0 map count. One more map to win. And that lets the Speedy White Men move on into the tournament. We have another Karachi control coming at you after a short break and a quick host switch.
That was they were dominating yesterday. Dominating, especially on that control, man. I think they got this 3-0 in the bag. I'm not going to lie.
I would have to agree. And, the slang in the hard point was there. If the Speedy White Men rotated effectively on that skid row, it would have been an absolute domination. But I think the Speedy White Men have figured out control. I also, though, would not count out the Outlaws. They are a pretty experienced team. Outlaws going back to bed, brother. Night. Tell them, Kudo.
Man, this is just.
Oh man, it's incredible. I felt like we do a pretty good job. We talk in between matches. Okay, we have a little bit of dialogue between this right here, man. I'm already asleep.
Agent 28 is. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that's who that was.
How do you feel about Reaper on the map right now? He had a pretty good performance throughout that hard point and the search.
Yeah, that's not what I thought you said at first. I thought you said something else. I was like, I don't know. Maybe wait till after. But yeah, he's had a really good performance. Honestly, I was curious who he was when I first saw him, but I know that you mentioned that he was one of Jass's subs.
No, this was in Austin. referral for the team.
Okay. Well, either way, man, he's doing his thing. He's holding his own.
Reaper is performing good for not playing with the team before. I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Couldn't have said it better.
Yeah. Some people, man, I'll tell you what, like Scump, just to mention the OG, the GOAT. I mean, some people can just fill in where they need to, man. I mean, get in there and just do your ditty, do your job.
Do your thing and get out. Speaking of, Mr. Jax Godley is in the chat. Welcome back, my friend. These casters are horrendous. We are hopping right back in. 47 seconds in this control. One tick on A, one tick on B. Full control on B. I might have said Reefer. We're moving on. Next.
Let's go.
Next, Speedy White Men securing the B point.
I'm already liking it.
He is in their spawn, being a nuisance.
He is okay. Good. That's still good. He got a couple. Knockoffs. We're down 21-19, up 21-18. We already got 3 lives on him. I don't think Benson is gonna finish that.
No, Benson absolutely does not pick up that kill, but Reaper does get taken out. 16 and Jas working through top fire to try to secure this A point. There are 2 players up top AC, top brick, and 5 in Safari is all the way back in their spawn.
It's taken out like the fucking trash.
This is horrible timing from Austin getting picked up from their spawn. I'm not sure what the Speedy White Men are doing here. I'd love to see them try to focus more around this point as opposed to getting some spawn kills. Kills are important.
They're hunting 16 down, but they cannot find him. I love it. The kid slid through like a snake.
Reaper, huge 2-piece. Reaper, huge 2-piece gets taken out by Safari. Safari answers back with another 2-piece of his own. Austin is just being a nuisance in the spawn. Kill after kill with a nice read on the next. Almost wins that one. Gets the call out in the information. Austin 6 and 4 on map 1. Speedy White Men on the A point at this point. Have a few gunfights in front of them. Trades are going down.
Doing his job right now, man. I'm loving it.
I would love to see Austin just pull out an AR if he's going to be this aggressive towards the point. Or towards the spawns. I apologize.
He's got an AR.
Or sorry, I wanted to see him pull out a sub as opposed to an AR.
Look at that. Nah, he's doing his job with that AR right now, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Very aggressive. Just coming out the gates, just slamming shit. Yeah. Almost gets beamed up, but he finishes it. I like it. 16 was fire already, waiting for the push. I love the setup. How do you feel about that? About them getting B first?
About them getting B point? I believe that was a situational call. I'm not sure that was
like purposeful.
The purpose. I think they must have gotten a close B spawn in junk and just hit through. Because it looked, at least from the way the map, the live count looked, it looked like they got a 4 wipe down, all spawned back junk, and decided let's just go get B, and they did. Jas with a huge 2-piece gets traded out by CommonSense. I would love it if these casters would switch. Who we're watching Safari 7 and 6 on the map, guys, in case y'all were wondering. Full control of the A point from the Outlaws. Speedy White Men, I believe they're going to opt to start rotating to defend this B point. As I say that 16, 2-piece on point. Safari, last one on A, gets traded out. And that leaves the Speedy White Men with a little bit of control of this map. CommonSense, you can tell they're trying to sniff these players out, stay alive, and get trades. CommonSense, huge 2-piece. Reaper in the back, though, in the spawn, nasty 2-piece. Damn it, he turned it off. That shitter, I did. I turned off the sounds for this stream. I apologize. Austin sitting up top fire. He's just watching for this deep wrap. Not quite sure he knows that all 4 players are underneath him. But as soon as his players get the information, I'm sure he's going to hop down and be a nuisance. Gets 1. Speedy White Men with a 4 life advantage here.
16 and
Reaper, Reaper, huge 2-piece, 3 down for the Outlaws coming out of junk spawn. Austin and 16 are going to go ahead and get aggressive and push into their junkyard and try to control a little bit more of this map. You can tell by the mini map that the Speedy White Men just have all the control, and they're giving nothing to the Outlaws here.
good kill by Jazz.
Jazz on a 5 spree as well.
Oh yeah, I'm loving it. I wonder if he reached. Yep. They're just looking dominant right now, man.
This is just unfortunate. They can't get out of the spawn. It is 19-7, and Jazz with a 2-piece, no respawns remaining. What are you supposed to do? Jazz is 18-8 right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's 17-4. There's not a shit you can do. One of you goes down.
Benson on time now. Doesn't get taken out by that nade. 16 in the back, almost turns on common sense. That would have been interesting. 3 up here as we get a little bit of life out of the Outlaws. There's 2 players on time. It's a 2v13. 1v13, I apologize. And that should do it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, a little bit of life there at the end. Not sure if the Speedy White Men got a little complacent. That would have been a crazy clutch out of the Outlaws if they pulled that one off. And I'm sorry. I am sorry. I have to say it. 60 FPS and you're in Codcaster? What are we doing here? This stream deserves better.
What is this? Yeah, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and create a petition for, myself and Ethics to only and solely stream the boys' games.
Mr. Kudo in the chat says, send him home, my baby Jazz. Bottle feeding him right now, and I'd have to agree. These guys should pick up a new hobby.
Double positive, man, and every single one of them are negative right now. That's what I love to see from Speedy White, man.
This is the productivity that we've been asking for out of Austin when he hops out on a control. I mean, he has the ability to do crazy things on the map. 16, huge 2-piece. But back to what I was saying, Austin at 14-10, doing quite a bit of work here. Is they already transition over to get B. 16 with the streak, knows everybody's at hop up. Ends up getting 1 kill there.
22-12 for Jazz, 20-10 for 16, man. They are just...
16. We cannot say it enough. The man is slamming. We saw it yesterday with the 16 streak on control, and this kid is just... he's feeling himself. Austin as well with the 2-piece.
24 here, and
that is a 3-0 slamming by the Speedy White Men.
3-0 on control, 3-0 on the series as a total. I mean, what more can you ask for? You know what I'm saying, man?
The Outlaws couldn't win a single round. 2 rounds off of Search and Destroy. Brother, after that, you got to hit the bod room. I'm going to call it roster change inbound. I don't know what they need, but the Outlaws, man, they play like that online. I hope the Speedy White Men play them on LAN.
There he is, the man.
Mr. 16, the man, the myth, the legend. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
Okay, pretty good. That's it. That's all we get.
Wait.
How am I doing? Pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. I answered the question.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's okay. So 3-0. Was your heart skipping a couple beats on that hard point? Were you getting a little nervy?
No. It was the first game back on after playing on console for a while, so I had to warm up a little. I knew I was confident. We clutched up when it was close. If we lost that, then maybe I would have been a little worried, but we kept our composure.
Yeah, it was definitely an entertaining match. So the Karachi Search and Destroy, right?
Yeah.
Who is your MVP on that map?
MVP? I don't know. I think we all did good. MVP? I really don't remember.
Oh goodness.
Who went crazy. You know, we all did good. Everybody did their part.
Win and move on, I guess, huh?
They all did good.
Fair point. Alice, you got anything for your boy?
I mean, I might not have an MVP, but I have an MHP, most handsome player of the game, and I mean he's in here with us.
Thank you, sir. I am pretty good looking.
Yeah.
So
How are you feeling like going into the game? Like, did you have any kind of concerns
Uh,
about anything?
Not
Like, have
really.
you?
I mean, I didn't know how our sub was gonna do, but he was a cool guy, really good. Probably gonna play with him again tomorrow for our other matches. And then that team was 4-2. We didn't know if they were gonna be like really good or not because the people they beat weren't amazing, and the people they lost to were people that beat us too. So we didn't really know. But that was a DoorDash and a half right there. That was quick.
Oh yeah, 3-0. How are you feeling after that 3-0? Because I mean, the
Feeling
search.
like the feeling like
Yeah,
the hard point shouldn't have been so close.
yeah. Well, on your side or their side?
On our side, we should have blew them out probably. I mean, did kind of smoke them in that control.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was y'all.
S&D, we trolled one of the rounds with an ninja diffuse. I don't know how that happened, but
so how that happened was Austin was bottom
was laying.
bridge.
Yeah,
You know,
I
he
saw
had
it. I
somebody
saw it go
hop
down.
on
I
his
just
forehead and didn't check the bomb, as
it's just
unfortunate as it is.
they didn't communicate who was checking bomb right there in that scenario. I was keeping quiet, so I was dead, you know. But
Well, smart
yeah,
man. After
I was
that
very
control,
surprised.
though, the confidence for the next series has to be up. Am I right?
Oh, absolutely. I'm very happy with our Karachi control performances as of late. I think we were getting it in the bag.
I think y'all's Karachi in general is looking really, really good. I mean,
I wish
yesterday
the hard point wasn't terrible.
well,
Well,
I
you won
mean,
Karachi
a
hard point.
Karachi hardpoint yesterday, did you
Yeah,
not?
yeah. I just like in general, I don't know that map. It's not. I'm not a fan of it on hardpoint anymore with the recent changes. Like P4 in the street, man, that hill is terrible. P5 kind of sucks too.
I would have to agree with P4. P5 is only holdable from one side.
Yeah,
And
like
makes
it's
it kind of
very
difficult.
one-sided. But we just need more reps on it probably.
Well, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. Mr. 16, I appreciate you coming and talking with us, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening.
Anytime, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So, with that being said, Mr. Atlas, I believe we have league matches tomorrow that we will be streaming as well. If you were free, I will definitely be there.
I will be free, sir. I have class in the morning, but after that, I am good to go.
We will keep you up to date in the Discord with some more updates on the Speedy White Men and when they're playing, and we will see you guys a little bit later. But with that
Hell
being
yeah.
said, we're gonna end this here, Mr. Atlas. I will talk to you in a bit.
Yep, most definitely.